Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode in the Rayo Vallecano career mode. This is episode number 17, and we start today's episode off with some player training here for Bangura and also Rui Faria, our scout future star. Now you guys of course did let me know that you can train players in the academy. I do of course know that, we did that with Valente back in my first career mode this year, but I forgot all about it. But you guys reminded me that you can indeed train academy players. So right now Rui Faria is going to get some development. He's 56 overall. I must say, despite his very good potential, it's going to take some time before he does come pretty decent for this Rayo side, but either way, hopefully not before long. He'll turn 16, we'll promote him, and then we'll evaluate his place in the squad from then onwards. But still, as you can see right here as well, we had a youth monthly report and also a squad report right now as well, as we've entered April for the first season here with Rayo Vallecano. So entering the penultimate month of competitive football with our club, and I must say the squad report right now looking pretty decent. There are a few players decreasing in stats, but quite a few players increasing in stats as well. You'll see our top scorer and best player this season, Perez, has already increased by 3 ratings. Very, very good to see as well. And in the league table right now, we are still not out of a place in the Europa League for next season too. Of course, in the last episode, you did see our defeat to Barcelona by 2-0 before bouncing back with a 1-0 victory over Granada. We sit in 7th place, and with 8 games to go, we're 8 points behind Bilbao and 9 points behind Valencia, and have a worse goal difference against both of those two teams as well. So the chance of us qualifying for the Europa League is still pretty slim, but 8 games to go, we're on the home stretch right now. There is still a chance, and I've said it a few times before, I'll say it once again. The first season is normally not about European qualification or winning trophies or anything like that, but if we can get into the Europa League for season 2, this will be considered a very, very successful first season with our Rayo Vallecano side. But still, for the first game of today's episode then, coming on the back of that 1-0 victory over Granada in the last game, in the last episode, we will take on Getafe here at the Estadio de Vallecas as we would return back home. The first couple of chances of the game fell to us, and the first one fell here just before the 20th minute. Horaz, our skipper, trying his luck from range but could not hit the target. But the second chance fell 10 minutes afterwards, where Getafe tried to pass out from the back but ended up giving the ball away of Bangura, making the interception. He found Pablo Hernandez, he took a touch and then went for goal as well with the weaker right foot and found the back of the net to open the scoring and make it Rayo Vallecano 1, Getafe 0. So he's one of the players in this Rayo side who right now are in their 30s, decreasing in stats. Their long-term future here at the Estadio de Vallecas is not guaranteed, but he has been one of our better players this season. He gets us off the mark in this game with a really, really nice strike. Obviously Getafe gave the ball away, surrendered possession. They were going to be in trouble as we were so close to their goal, but still Hernandez had a lot of work to do there after controlling the pass, and what a fantastic finish as well. So 1-0 to Rayo, but of course their downfall for that goal for Getafe was passing out the back and messing up, and we should have learned from that, because in the second half, just 3 minutes after the restart, you guys know I like to pass out from the back at every single opportunity. I rarely ever clear the ball with the circle button, just hoof it forward. I tried to dribble out here with Jorge Mera, gave the ball away. What a stupid decision by yours truly, going with the ball roll there with there was no need to do that. I surrendered possession, Getafe went forward, and the number 7 got goal number 7 for the season. So the away side equalised. That was their first chance of the game, and what a mistake from me. A terrible, stupid, unforced error. So 1-1 here, and the away side are back on level terms, but fortunately for us, just 7 minutes after they scored that equalising goal, we will get ourselves back in front and talk about a stroke of luck. Lassana Bangura, one of our better players this season, cuts inside from the left and goes for goal, and as you can see, this shot was going wide. This shot was going to go wide of the post, but the Getafe defender, inside the 6-yard box. I don't know whether he was trying to put the ball behind for a corner or not, because Pablo Hernandez was lurking at the far post and surely going to score his second goal of the game, but instead could only turn the ball into the back of his own net. Bangura does claim the goal somehow, because it was clearly going wide. We won't mind though. We retake the lead, and it becomes Rayo 2, Getafe 1. So poor defending really from all 3 goals in this game. And with 6 minutes to go, Bebe could have secured the points as well. We rolled the ball through to our Portuguese winger turned striker here on loan from Benfica, but I could only hit the outside of the post, and it was still 2-1. I didn't think I'd rue that missed opportunity though until stoppage time, where once again I stupidly gave the ball away, and wouldn't you just know it, I'd get punished once again. These were the only 2 proper chances for Getafe in the entire game, and they both came from me being silly and being lazy on the ball at the back. Bailey gets the ball back. I try and give it to the right back instead, give it straight to a Getafe man. Once again the ball gets played forward, the shot comes in, and Kepa can't make the save as Getafe for the second time in this game battle back from a goal down and manage to grab an equalising goal. So final score Rayo 2, Getafe 2, and, you know, I'm so desperate to qualify for the Europa League come the end of the season. I'll just say this right now, there is no way we are getting there if we throw away points like in this game. And of course, I only have myself to blame for this one as well. Sometimes I can get quite frustrated when sometimes the AI defenders who are controlling players I'm not controlling don't really help me out. They're in poor marking positions, or sometimes the goalkeepers will make mistakes or whatever. But when there are games like this where we have chances, we miss opportunities like this one with Bebe, which would have wrapped up the points, I surrender possession and give them chances. Who else can I blame but myself? So terrible mistakes from me in that game, and we do indeed surrender 2 points. There is still a chance of us qualifying for the Europa League, because as you see the table in just a moment's time, going into the second game of today's episode here against Athletic Bilbao, we have actually gained ground by a point because Bilbao lost their game in hand. But either way, it's still going to be tough, and coming into the second game here as we take on Bilbao away from home, it's safe to say in this one we simply have to win. A draw ordinarily would not be a bad result away from home. They embarrassed us in the first game against the two teams in the first half of the season, but coming to this one being 7 points behind, we have absolutely no choice but to win this game if we want to keep our slender Europa League dreams alive. So we're away against Bilbao for the second game today, today's episode, one of the biggest ones of the season, and it's a must-win game to keep our European qualification chances alive. Here's Suzeta through towards Raul Garcia. Nice little back heel there. Adariz loads it off to his teammate. Kepa makes a very good save. And then Matt will get the danger clear alongside Bangura. Very good stop there by Kepa. I think it was straight at him, but the shot had a lot of power on it. And he did well to at least parry it as we got the danger clear. Still 0-0. First proper chance coming to the home side though. Not a good sign. And they could get another chance here, but instead they're giving it away. And as Bainer finds Osbeely's here away on the break. And I can see Hernandez running through. And this is a great chance for us to open the scoring. The first chance of the game for us. Hernandez goes through and hits the post. And it's cleared away for a corner at the far post, just as Perez, I think it was diving in, and it is still 0-0. Hernandez off the post, and that was our first chance of the game. We couldn't convert, but he'll come back to Hernandez. Here he goes for goal, and finds it. Get him! Pablo Hernandez opens the scoring, and we take the lead 28 minutes in an absolutely massive game away from home. We were so unfortunate just a minute ago. Hernandez hitting the post, then Bilbao getting it behind for a corner, but I think what happened there was the goalkeeper came out to meet a cross from the corner. It was headed away, and as it dropped to Hernandez, I saw him off his line, went for goal, and he found the back of the net. That's exactly what happened. I saw the goalkeeper was off his line, out of position, and Pablo Hernandez with the weaker right foot gets his second goal in 2 games. I tell you what, that is a brilliant strike. I know the goalkeeper's out of his goal and off his line, but that is a brilliant strike to get the elevation right for a crowd of bodies and find the gap. That is a fantastic goal there by Hernandez. He's been one of our best players this year. That's goal number 6 for the season. And in a must-win game, we take the early lead. Get in! Oh, what a fantastic goal that was, man. Seriously, I saw the goalkeeper come for the corner and I knew he didn't get anything on it, so I thought it'd be off his line. It all happened so quickly, it really did, but what a goal by Hernandez as we take the early lead. Bilbao just need a point in this game. Making sure we don't get all 3 should be their sole intention from this game, but for us, we have to win to have any chance of qualifying for the Europa League, to take the early lead. What a fantastic start. Another chance possibly here as Bainer tries to play it through towards Perez. It will come back towards Bainer. Now towards Perez, inside the area, good chance here, man at the far post, Hernandez, free volley, oh, he's put it well wide of the post, what a chance. I went for the acrobatic, held down the L2 button, and that was a silly mistake. I had time to control that one. Bainer does really well to shield the ball there and give it towards Trautoras as we were about to lose possession, and now Nacho sees Bangura in space down the left-hand side. What a perfect through ball towards Bangura, who has the pace, he's rapid, he cuts past DeMarcos, he gets inside, it's still Bangura for 2, off the post, and for the second time in the game we hit the woodwork. Please don't tell me, like the last game, we're going to rue all those missed opportunities, and the Barcelona game, the game prior to the last one. Oh, we've had so many chances, well, I say so many chances, enough good chances anyway in this game, but it is still 1-0. I don't mind too much, we're playing well, but I want to get a 2-goal cushion and give us some breathing room, come on. Well, we've been the better side, but still lead by just a 1 goal. I want that breathing room, so I'm not going to go to defensive and try and hit them on the counter. Instead, I'm going to actively search that second goal and keep on going on attacking as Bangura plays a long searching ball towards Perez, and Bilbao got to be careful, and they gave it away, and Perez's snapshot goes wide of the post. We've had the chances, but my finishing once again has been very, very poor. A familiar saying for me in this year's FIFA. It is still 1-0. We cannot afford to slip up and see Bilbao get back on level terms. Come on. Come on, referee, where is the full-time whistle? There it is, final score, right on cue, Bilbao 0, Rayo Vallecano 1, and an absolutely massive, massive game. We come through and get all 3 points. It was a must-win game for us, and we do indeed get the victory, and our thin chances of qualifying for the Europa League are still alive, thanks to that man scoring his second goal in 2 games. After 2 games without a win, we had to return to winning ways in this one. A draw simply would not have been good enough, and so to get all 3 points is absolutely fantastic. We were the better side as well, far better side in my opinion. Bilbao had a little bit more possession, but I thought we were far stronger, had far more chances, and on another day, had we taken them as well, this game could have been a very convincing win for us, not just scraping it by a goal to nil, but still, final score was 1-0. We get the 3 points, that's all that matters. Not too sure about man of the match here. Kevin got an 8.8, but didn't make too many impressive saves. One in the first half was pretty decent, but I thought he defended really well too to keep them at bay. Nacho in particular, down the left-hand side for us, kept Bilbao out as well. Just in general, I thought he defended very well, but I'm not really sure who to give man of the match to. Pablo Hernandez, the goal scorer, 7.1. I don't really know, to be honest, but still, the most important thing was the 3 points, and moment of the match as well. Probably would have to go for that goal from Hernandez, the game winner, and again, the strike, absolutely fantastic. I know the goalkeeper was off his line, but it's the weaker right foot, and the accuracy, the trajectory, just inch perfect from Hernandez, and it needed to be as well. 2 in 2 for our attacking midfielder, and he may be in his 30s, but he may still be here next season. What a superb goal that was to win us the game in a must-win game. So final score 1-0 to Rayo, and our dreams of qualifying for the Europa League live on. They're still pretty slim, but we still have an outside chance. Come on Rayo, we're in the business end of the season. Let's make this a season to remember and a finish to celebrate. And that will end today's episode in the Rayo Vallecano career mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please leave a like. Likes are of course much appreciated, and it will help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic Saturday, and I'll see you for the next episode in the Rayo Vallecano career mode very soon.